Dude. Well, that's that. That's a pretty brave screenshot there, buddy Spud Putt. I don't think I want to sit here. Not quite the crowd. Isn't like a cool way to share this instantly? Ooh, I got some new overlays, y'all. I don't even know what I should do. Wait, whatever I am, I can make this. Oh, wait, you can do animated? What? I'm gonna fucking do that shit right now. Well, no, I'm distracted. Damn it. All right, do work first, have fun later. All right, fine, fine. I will. No, Tom was pissed. And we're back. I asked it to do apparently way too much, and it just could not hang. Could not hang. I tell you what, we're going back at it. I don't give a. Okay, say Little John in my ear. What's going on right now? Where we're back at? No, Siri, not Home Sweet Home. Stop. All right, that's a good sign. Moving on. Closing all of the distractions. Um, you want to stop stopping it listening to. Wait, why am I so quick to think? I need to move over to the studio. My stream deck. Oh, cancel. Go over to studio mode.
Drug that I like. Drug that I like. Drug that
Because they have several.
I like.
sense, but I like this transition to it better. I get more control. Okay. All right. Now that that's out of the way, it's time to buckle in. Let me put the walls. Let's just try something real quick. Yeah, and then
Why keep on trying when we're falling? In this field of the things we fear, there's a reason for being here. And it's hiding in every flare. Oh, it's everywhere. But we're falling. When we're falling. When we're falling. Cause we're falling. Flip the switch, clarity. I'ma strive for infinity. Living for the adversity. Can't get rid of me. I'm not falling. Why keep on trying? I'm not falling. Why keep on trying? Why? When we're falling. When we're falling. When we're falling. Why keep on trying? When we're falling. Why keep on trying? For yourself, for yourself, for yourself, oh. Yourself, for yourself, for yourself. Yeah, we do it for ourselves and for everybody else. For yourself, for yourself, for yourself, oh. Yourself, for yourself, for yourself. Yeah, we do it for ourselves and for everybody else.
I'm currently getting ready to share some Instagram stuff.
The city's alive, but it's dead inside. Won't you open up and be my guide? You're alive, you're divine.
Okay, let's change it up. I'm going to play you some of your top songs in 2023. Dr. Fresh up first.
Banger, banger. All right, hold on. Mm, yeah. Ooh, extra large. Hey, what's up? And then I'm gonna bring that body flavor. This is by itself. Yeah, I don't really like it with gummies. This is what I'm saying. But yeah, like this is not how I would make it anyway. Now, that's fine. They'll come in and I'll be like, I'm not trusting it. So when you use AI in English, everybody uses it now. It's actually required almost everywhere you go. You use English and you actually go back and say, what's AI gonna say now? Okay. Okay, perfect. This is good. Exactly what I want. Just about. It's a little slightly off. We are gonna. Obviously, I was expecting that, right? Infinitely cautious. I'm not sure what that's about. I did not seem to track that down. So we're gonna see what happened on my
Lay low, hit the sun, everybody have a
yes.
real good
Okay.
time,
Okay. Then there we
real
go.
good time.
Okay.
I'm
So
hearing voices in my head, there's no
oh,
way to
so that
escape.
must mean that
Da da
means
da da, they got me. Anytime, anywhere, my mind in the air. Da 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 da, surround me, they surround me, surround
it's a
me.
tight default.
Anytime, anywhere, my mind in the air. They're waiting for me, they're calling on me. Lay low, hit the sun, everybody have a real good time, real good time. Surround me. Yeah, we cool, yeah, we drunk, lost my mind and baby I feel high, I feel high. They're calling on me. Lay low, hit the sun, everybody have a real good time, real good time. Surround me. Yeah, we cool, yeah, we drunk, lost my mind and baby I feel high, I feel high. They're calling on me. I'm hearing voices in my
You
head,
know
there's no
what?
way
On
to
the
escape.
mic, we're gonna argue.
They call me
We're gonna have a battle.
anytime, anywhere. My mind in the air. Surround me. Lay low with the sun. Everybody have a real good time. Real good
I'm
time.
chilling here by myself.
Yeah, we cool, yeah, we drunk. Lost my mind and baby I feel high.
This is
I feel
interesting.
high. They surround me. Surround me. Anytime, anywhere. My mind in the air. They're waiting for me. They're calling on me. Lay low with the sun. Everybody have a real good time.
Okay.
Real good time. Surround me. Yeah, we cool, yeah, we drunk. Lost my mind.
Fuck. Not supposed to be. Oh, would it be that new layer I added? Thank you for letting me know that. That would get me in trouble. Well, yeah, 100. Don't want that. But we can go fix that real quick, like. Thanks for letting me know that. Okay. We're gonna go back and see. Can you still hear me or no? Why are they doing that? Well, I tell you what, that's not cool. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's a bummer. Let me try another method. This one did not work. Can't get myself in trouble here. Nor do I mean to blow out your eardrums. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I deleted the block that was showing the Spotify. I was not aware that it was actually also bringing in the sound. It's a learning experience, I tell you. What do you know? You know what? For right now, until I get that figured out, we're not going to worry about it. Here's my music. Let me know. Can you still hear me and not my music? If you heard that without music, then we're good to go. Let me know. I'd like to know. Okay, fantastic. Now I can actually probably try to do about 3 seconds of work before I gotta go. Well, all right. We are working on a new product called Phone Band. Ask about it. You heard it here first. It's already been researched. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna zoom through this real quick. What I'm trying to do is, I don't know that, do we really need, there's not even anything that, oh, well, the padding too. What about actual padding? I don't think the padding shit. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. Mm, I do think I'm gonna do that actually. I want a little bit more padding because, well, I'm trying to think through the design. I think I do want that to be. Yeah, I normally don't put the padding on the actual image itself, right? And then what I'll do is like a wrapper. I'm gonna do the flash. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's not what I want. And we'll do that soft cream. What's that? Nice warm, almost like a creamy popsicle. Feel? We're gonna refresh that screen. Oh well, it might help to actually complete the progress. And then yeah, so I never really know what I'm doing. I don't need to look up stuff. So we're gonna say round it up top. If I could spell, that'd be cool. We'll do full, and then we don't need to round it on the bottom. That did not work. Oh, there we are. And then you got to do overflow. Hidden. There we are. That's what we wanted. Okay. And then we're going to do a padding right. We'll do this proper. We'll go where the bar is used. So I like to use gap, right? Proper. That's how you should do it. There we are. All right. So with the sidebar, we're not going to keep that red, obviously. That's going to go away. Okay. But we are going to get that warm. I think it was really soft cream, right? And there you are. And we'll do the border. And we'll do around the top. If you're wondering what this is Tailwind. Head on over to tailwind.com. Tailwindcss.com. If you've got questions, they've got beautiful documentation. We're working through this. We now have just about this is the same height, but it just looks a little funky. We're gonna go ahead and drop this. We're gonna say let's. There we are. That's what we want. You know what? I don't like that gap being so small on desktop. So we're gonna say on a large, we're gonna default it to 4, right? So what did I just do? Well, I didn't do shit because I forgot to actually update. But anyway, what was I doing? And you know what? Yeah. We'll keep it like that. I mean, I'm like maybe a 12. I love it. I love it. Now, that bottom, I don't like the. Why is my rounded bottom corner going crazy? I'm going to go ahead and do it important. Maybe there's an overflow piston to that. I'm not really sure. This is what I was tracking down earlier. So, being not cool. What in the heck is going on? All right, so these should be slightly rounded, and they're not. And you got to find out why. Yep, see, it could be that XL perhaps does not exist. We could go large. Well, that didn't do shit either. So now we got to investigate. Okay. Yeah. Well, why have you been taking over? So it is being set. What you're going to do is go over to the computer tab, and this will actually tell you what it's truly being set to. So you're going to look for uh, border radius, border bottom right, in this radius. I'll let you say this. So it's going to take you to your code, and you're going to go over here. Well, it's not applying. So there's a couple of things. It could be that the parent has the same color, which I believe is what's happening. That is not it. That is not it. Oh wait, actually, could be the moving forward. We're gonna we're gonna do a little test. If you don't know, putting it in a scare or a square bracket unless you manually overwrite it. I always forget if it's behind or forward. I think it's forward, right? When in doubt, you can do something crazy like put a background red 500. That's just gonna let you know that your code is actually being affected, and it is. So that is concerning to me, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the component and I'm gonna look at the class name. Okay. Ah, well here's your problem right here. Right here. This is also being set, which I do remember doing that. Well, that's actually not it. Let's think a little further. Okay, we go through the button, specs in there. There is no background color on that. We do have overflow hidden. That's the frustrating part. Oh, so let's go look at the border, right? It says it. I'm not seeing it. This is very particular, but these things drive me nuts because it's like simple one-offs. It's like, why are you not working? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? So at this point, now I'm annoyed, right? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and manually override it. And if it don't do what I want, well, shit. See, there it goes. That tells me that there's possibly I'm not paying attention to my classes being involved. Thank you, Jenna, for letting us know you'll be right back. Welcome back when you get back, and if you don't ask, well, wait, what? I already know. I got it. I don't know why this is escaping me right now. Let's go confirm this is proper. It is indeed supported. I assumed it was. I'm just confused to why my shit's not applying. I'm just type of shit where you're like, "Ah, I'm definitely overlooking something that's dead obvious." Oh wait, isn't there a border radius on that? Nope. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm over it. I'll fix it later when I'm not. I'm going off a few hours of sleep, so I'm obviously gonna be a little ding dong. That should be a super dead easy fix. I should probably have fixed it by now, but obviously I'm not seeing it. So we're moving on. Ain't no big small. Ain't no big small. I'm gonna get rid of this real quick. Let's just try something real quick. We're gonna say a rounded bottom full. See if it does it. And it sure does. Okay, so it can be affected. Let's say medium. All right, cool. Now we're back to square root one. I don't even know why I said that, but you know. Then we're gonna go full top and see it is the full top, you son of a biscuit. Why you do that to me, eh? Okay, that's a bug. That's not okay with me. Round top full. You know what I could do? That's curious. I've never had an error with that one before. That would make sense why I was having such a hard time getting it to work. I felt like it was a bug. Now, is it a bug with how I'm using it, or is it a bug with the system? So we're gonna come over to Tailwind, right? Because you gotta find out what. Oh wait, actually, you know what? Let's do this. I like going to the code if I can find it. I'm not a fan of this song. Nope. I mean, it's okay. So what do we gotta do? Sorry, y'all. Yeah, what in the world? Why? Not the right what I need. All right, well, now I know it's a bug. I can move on. I feel satisfied. I don't have to resolve it right now. I can't do that shit. I can't just leave shit half-assed, right? It drives me nuts. I don't like that. So now, now that I know why it's not working, I can resolve that. All right, so now I need to do a proof of concept. What I'm gonna do is over here we use Vercel for hosting, and we use Supabase as well. I did some research, and Supabase is not typically uh, it's not designed by default to, you know what? I'm not gonna actually keep this on screen. I don't feel comfortable with that. Um, um, extensions. All right. Well, they've got quite a few extensions, so I just have to see if they have anything for GeoIP. I believe they do. Mm. All right, I have to do some research, and so I guess you're just gonna get to see how I research. I did a couple of researches prior, so I already know what I basically need before I use the Elasticsearch, and it comes built in with like Geo IP support and all that. Oh, I'm out of coffee. I'm gonna have to. You know what? I do need an intermission. I've been fishing for an intermission. I'm just gonna break free. All right, y'all. I'll be back.